Okay, Zane. We're gonna give you a couple of things at once here. I just sent out an assignment this morning here. I'll send this one here as soon as we're done with it. But I'm gonna send home a pigtail power plug, looks like this. What we call a jumper wire that looks like this. Some plain black and white wire that looks like this. And this tool here, an outlet, and a light switch. Okay, and this pigtail ground wire plug here. First thing I want you to do is take either the black or the white, I don't care, you've got plenty here. And you're going to practice stripping and curling a wire. So on this tool here, you'll notice that there's numbers when you get up close to it on the tool right here. They indicate the size of the wire. I believe I'm getting I'm going to check right now, a 14 gauge wire. Okay? You see what I just did there? I found the number 14, well I say 12, 14 on 12 on one side, 14 on the other, find the 14, and I stripped the wire off. I just want you to practice first on one of these, stripping the wire. About an inch down is all you're going to go. You put it on the 12, 14, and then you slide it off to the bare wire, just like that. Cut it off, do it again. Get used to about that inch distance is all you need, 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Slide it off, cut it, okay? Obviously do this someplace where when you make your cuts, the wire doesn't go flying all over so you can throw it away, all right? So first thing, just strip it, cut it, strip it, cut it. This is the black wire, which you'll learn in one of the videos, is the hot wire. This carries the electricity to the outlets, to the switches. All right? So you'll do that with that one. I'm saying both wires just more for you get a visual of the black and the hot wire, the white wires. The white wire, as you'll learn in one of the videos, is what we call a neutral. Electricity has to flow in a circuit, and the white wire or the neutral wire completes the circuit. For this time, I want you to start by stripping the wire about an inch down. Oops, didn't quite get that off. There we go. And then you're going to curl it. You're going to notice a little hole at the bottom of the pliers here. You stick the wire in the hole just so it barely sticks through and catches, and then you're going to curl it so that it looks like this when you are done. Just a little candy cane hook. Cut it off. Practice again. Slide it in, strip it, stick it through the hole, just barely, and practice curling, okay, so that you get that nice candy cane hook. And you see I can make some adjustments with the top of the pliers too. Cut it off. You can also curl it with the top of the pliers too, okay. I have often taken this and just made a little candy cane using the pliers part. Just grab it, grip it, and turn it, okay? All right? You need it to look like that when you are done. Just a nice little candy cane at the top. All right? You don't have to use up the whole wire. Just practice till you feel comfortable with it. Oops, I forgot a screwdriver, so I'll be right back. You'll also get a screwdriver for your video. Alright, so what I want to do now is you're going to connect wire to an outlet, then to a switch. Okay? And here's how that's going to work. You'll get this power plug, which you will not plug in at home. I just want you to connect it here and then send it back. And you'll get this, what we call a jumper wire. This represents how the power gets to the outlet. This represents how the power goes from the outlet to a switch, just like it would in your home, okay? So the first thing you're going to do is connect the ground wires to the outlet, okay? And you're going to do that with what we call a pigtail. You'll notice I've put the two ground wires together here, or the two bare wires, the ground wires, which you will learn about in one of the videos too, and this pigtail together. I'm then going to take a wire nut, fit it over all 3 wires. I'm going to wind it down until I feel the wires starting to wrap around themselves. And I know they're tight if I take this and I tug on it and it doesn't come loose. Okay? All right? Now here comes the fun part. See my little curly cue here? The ground will go to the green right here. You will hook that on. You want to hook it on so that the wires will all flow backwards from this. And you want to hook it on so that when you turn it, the wire tightens around the loose end of the loop of the candy cane. So if you see right here, the nut turns this way and the wire opens this way. All right? You also notice while I'm here that these screws on this side are silver or white. These screws on this side are brass or darker. Well, guess what? Your black wire will go to this side. So you will strip and curl this black wire, hook it up to this side. This white wire that goes with this black wire will hook to the opposite side on the white. So you will strip and curl that. I'm not going to do that part right here. I wanted to show you this with the ground wire, how this works. Okay, so these 2 pairs get stripped and curled and attached here at the what we call maybe the bottom. This pair will get stripped and curled and attached to the top. Okay, black wire on the dark or brass side, white wire on the silver or white side. Okay, makes sense. White to white, dark to dark. Okay, and make sure they're done in pairs. You don't want this white wire with that black wire. All right, that will be the outlet. Then what you'll do is you'll attach to the switch. Now I want to show you something. This is what we call a single switch, a single pole switch. If you look at this, there's only brass or dark. So guess what? You're only going to attach black wires to this outlet. Okay? The ground wire is still here. Okay? So what you will do, you have this attached to the outlet. You will then attach, this is why I sent these 2 along with you. You will attach, you'll strip and curl the black wire from your jumper wire, to one of the plugs down here. You'll then, with what's left of this black wire, strip and curl it and attach it to the other one, let it be free, let it hang free. Okay? You will take this ground wire and you will attach it to the bottom plug here, the green plug right there. Okay? You will attach it to the green plug. And then you will take the white wires that are left, so we've got black wire attached to the bottom, black wire that you will strip and curl attached to the top, representing its lead to the light. And then we're going to have a white wire left here and a white wire left here. Well, I want you to take and just strip the 2 ends, do not curl them, and wire nut those together. All right? When we do a switch, we only have power in, power out. The 2 whites are wire nutted together to complete the circuit, and the ground is attached to the ground plug. So always remember this. Green on any outlet or switch, the green screw is the where the ground wire goes. The darker brass is where the black wire usually goes, and the white is where the silver or white is where the white wire goes. So in summary, you're going to take the ground wires on this side, pigtail them together, and put the pigtail on the ground plug. You're going to strip and curl this black wire and this white wire, put them to the bottom where they belong, black on brass, white on silver. You're going to strip and curl this black wire, this white wire, put them where they belong, black on brass, white on silver. When you get to the switch, you're going to attach the ground to the green screw. You're going to attach this black to one of the brass screws. You're gonna take what's left of your black wire here and attach it to the other one, strip and curl them. This represents the electricity that goes from the switch to the light. Now, for your purposes, we're not gonna do that in class. I'll send you a picture of what we've done to show you how it completes that circuit. Then you're gonna take the two white wires, just strip them, and you're gonna put a wire nut on them and wire nut them together, okay? All right, this shows you how some basic electricity is done, and once you know how to do it, you can pretty easily repair a cracked outlet, or you can change out a switch if you have some issues with that. So that's kind of what we're doing in class. We're doing it on an actual piece of framing that we've done that represents a wall, and it looks like what you'd really see in your house. And I'll probably go take a picture of that and show you, send that picture along too. Okay, that's that for now. I know that's a lot of information. I'll have these tools up there in the lobby today. Today it's Wednesday, and I will post this on your Google Classroom. Thanks, and talk to you later.